Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's breaking news.
What's up there, LEGO fans, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Breaking News. And here on Breaking News, if you're watching, if you like LEGO, and you remember a time when there were two Germanys, then you might get a little bit more fulfillment and happiness out of watching these particular episodes. Right?
That is true.
You remember that? Oh, those are good times. No, they weren't good times.
Well, depends on which
side of the wall you were on. Yeah. Right. Anyway, so yeah. You guys are going to notice there's an odd number of guys here. We have here with us Mr. Cody Otley, and he is our special guest. We had special guests?
This is our first guest ever.
First try.
Aside from our wives.
But that's different.
That is different. Yeah, well, a little different. Yeah. But we're excited because Cody here. Well, actually, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
So I'm Cody. I am an adult fan of LEGO.
You don't say.
I know, right? I'm in ULUG, the Utah LEGO Users Group, and I am one of the co-owners of Brick Slopes.
That's what we're going to drill him a lot of questions on is Brick Slopes. Yes, which is a LEGO convention here in Utah. And as I understand it, Cody, this is the 10-year anniversary?
It is, yes.
That is a huge deal, my man.
There will be cake.
There will be cake.
And allegedly one firework.
One firework?
We've committed to one.
Heck of a firework.
Is it one of those little poppers?
I don't know. You got to talk to Brian. That's his department. So.
Well, that is awesome, man. So let's see. We have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. I didn't write them down, unfortunately. Okay. But I think we can kind of ask you a little bit about what got you into this show. Was it something you've always wanted to do, and how has it progressed in this last decade?
Yeah, so I met the LUG it's probably coming up on 15 years ago.
Okay.
So the LEGO Users Group. So once I joined the club, then other people were going to conventions. And so I went to my first convention in 2012, BrickCon in Seattle.
Okay.
We went there, and then me, Steve Polson, and Travis Murphy went to Bricks Cascade in 2013.
That's one in Portland, right?
In Portland, yeah.
Okay.
And then we were driving home, about to run out of gas. We're like arguing back and forth, are we going to make it? And my friend Travis is like, why don't we have a convention at home? And I'm like, that is a good question.
That's a good question.
Essentially, it was me and Steve and another person decided to form SBC Management Group, and then we're like, okay, 2014 came and we did our first show in 2014. So
where was that at? Was that at the college?
It was actually at the Expo Center.
It was at the Expo Center. Okay.
So we did the first 2 years at the Mountain America Expo Center, and then we spent a couple years down at UVU, and then we came back to the Expo Center.
I'm glad you're back at the Expo Center.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't like the drive down.
UVU was nice. It was desperate times. You have to make changes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Our second year was our worst year. So
how so?
It was Mother's Day weekend. It rained. Nobody came.
Nobody. Oh, that's rough, man.
So we about folded, but UVU, they took us in really nice, gave us a good deal, and so we were able to kind of climb back.
I see. Yeah.
Now we're back on the upswing.
So the financials of it all, is it ever profitable for you? Or are you always in the red?
For a lot of years, there was a lot of red.
Okay.
So last year was probably our first actual true profitable year.
No kidding.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
So, I mean, we did okay the prior year. We had to get out of debt, basically.
Okay.
So we got out of debt last year, and then 2 years ago, and then last year we were actually profitable.
So last year it seemed like my perception was there was a lot of people from out of state.
Yeah.
And it was and the area you had was twice as big. I think.
Yeah, 48,000 square feet versus 24,000. So
there you go.
So it's like a half a hall at the Expo Center or a full hall.
I see. Yeah.
So,
And those rentals, that's a pretty sizable fee. I mean,
it's a lot of dollar bills.
A lot of dollars.
Yeah. All the brick grained away.
And the participation seemed like it was pretty crazy too.
Yeah. So we had 354 AFOLs, registered AFOLs, I think.
Okay.
I think 170-ish were from out of state. I think right at the last minute, we had a lot of last minute Utah registrations.
Yes.
So then the Utah kind of
wave,
came back over the top as being local.
Yeah, I remember the note
So,
saying that out of state was higher than
It was
in state.
all the way up until the last minute, which was crazy
So
because
we're
we've never
all-
experienced that. We
We're
didn't
all
know.
procrastinators in Utah, is that what you're saying?
That's an AFOL tradition.
Okay.
Everywhere you go, it doesn't matter where you are. That is the AFOL way.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I remember. It was probably around the time when it was the deadline to display was coming up, like to say you wanted to display that.
You know,
I remember people.
I
got to get in there.
I'd never had this experience where AFOLs are registering the day of, like on Thursday.
Oh, wow.
While we're at the show,
And
they're
still
showing
wanted to
up.
display.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're showing up and they're like, "Hey, we're here," and we're like, "You're not on our list. Like, what are you talking about?"
There was, I remember it was the last years, there was a bit of confusion on like getting the space set up. Sorry, something I do.
Yeah.
You're going to get, I'm going to
Yeah,
get set up. Space!
A lot of space.
And the where I set up, it didn't even exist. They went out and grabbed some extra tables for us.
Yep.
But you guys do try to figure out how much space you're
Yeah.
going to need, right?
Well, when an AFOL registers a mock,
Yeah.
we try to gauge.
Yeah.
But then, when they register the week before,
It's kind of tough to.
Yeah.
floor plan's already done at that point.
But it worked out.
Yeah. I mean, you got your own little thing, right? Your own little nook
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, we did.
Well, because
Yeah.
he was at you'd brought your hospital, and that
Yeah.
was the big
That's
thing.
right.
He
I
had
was
set
trying
up,
to set that up. Yeah.
and someone needed the electricity.
Yeah.
And we're like, what do we do? And
And
so
I
they
was
had
a
set
nice
that up,
guy,
and we were
and I
right
said,
there when
you
you came
go.
in.
But it worked out because we
Yeah.
got front and center right
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the door by that avatar set
Yeah.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty slick. Yeah.
So we make do when
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
to last minute. We
Well-
try to do the less last minute things, but it still happens
Well,
every
it's
time.
kind of out of your control, and I guess you do kind of rely on the AFOL community to kind of work with each other when they're in the show. I'm
Usually,
guessing, right?
yeah, most of the time.
Hopefully, they're not too much. They're not jerks.
No, I
guess.
don't think there's been too many problems in that realm. I mean,
Maybe a few.
there's always somebody, right?
Get out of my space. You know.
There's always a bit brick somewhere,
I love that. That's good. What do you got? I've been asking my questions.
The question I would have for you, Cody, what is the one thing you would say people don't understand about running brick slopes or a Lego
What people
convention?
don't understand?
Like the thing you didn't realize when you started. I mean, is there something you're like, yeah, people just don't understand this is a real
I
problem?
mean, I guess
or this
people think it's like, oh, we show up for the weekend and we just do it all the weekend. I'm spending all year long on brick slopes.
Yeah.
People don't. They're like, oh, we just show up for the show.
Yeah.
One and done, blah, But me and Brian a lot have been all year long.
So is this like your full-time job? or-
No, this is hobby job.
Okay.
This is
hobby and a hobby.
This is one of the 2 hobby jobs on top of the other 2 full-time jobs. So
Wow. Dang, you're a busy guy then.
I am a busy guy.
But you got to be pretty passionate.
Oh yeah,
do
no,
that.
I mean, we wanted to have a show
Yeah.
at home. Mm-hmm. That was the goal. We wanted to make a whole, because a lot of Utahns were frugal people overall, especially the ones that spend money on the Lego, right? Ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Right, but you'd rather buy a UCS set than drive to a convention
Then go
far
see
away,
someone
right?
else's.
Yeah.
Right.
So we wanted to have one here. That was like the primary goal, because a lot of people wouldn't travel.
Yeah.
I was one of the few people that were in the lug that were actually traveling to other
Yeah,
shows.
yeah, I see your updates on social media.
Yeah.
Like, there goes Cody, he's traveling.
I mean,
man.
I was
He's
in
out
Canada
there.
last weekend, so.
Well traveled,
Yeah.
guys. There you go.
But yeah, so that was the goal: is have one at home so everyone can come,
Right.
Especially our good Utah friends.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, and you collect the bricks from all the shows you go to.
Yeah. I would have brought my badge, but it was shattered from Canada Land. It's in a pile on a table right now. I used to
that's-
wear the crown.
the crown.
Yeah, because you'd made a crown. I remember, was it
Heavy as
last
the
year?
head that
Yeah.
wears
was
that
there?
crown, you
Yeah.
guys. Wow, it is a beast.
Heavy as the head that wears the brick. But when I went to Denmark in September, so many people wanted to trade bricks. I ended up
yeah.
getting a ton.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way. So then I turned it into a wrestling belt.
Oh,
I
smart.
just
Okay.
tried.
Oh, in that.
It was first try.
The first attempt.
And it was,
First try.
yeah, exactly. I do that a lot. So. But yeah, so I finally got my last A&E brick. So an AFOL networking event.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Brick Slopes is one of the 11 shows in the world that is recognized by Lego as an A&E.
I didn't know that. Just
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
That's
so it's
impressive.
down on a very short list now.
Yeah. Was it always the case from day one? Or was
We've
it
been
recent?
A&E since the beginning, I
Really?
believe. Yeah, our first year. Yeah, because even Kevin Hinkle came our first year when he used to
wow.
work for
Oh,
Lego.
yeah, yeah.
So he
So
was the
the
original.
U-Lug, has it always been recognized by the Lego group as fan media or? Oh,
So yeah, fan media is a different.
Yeah,
They've changed over the years, and that's a new addition.
Yeah,
But yeah,
okay.
they didn't used to classify them as registered lugs.
Oh, okay.
But now they're registered lugs.
Registered lugs, yeah.
So I'm a registered A&E.
Okay.
So what does that entail?
Basically, we're a recognized AFOL networking event.
Okay.
And then there's the R lug, U lug, which is a recognized lug by Lego.
Okay.
Recognized lug by Lego.
So, yeah.
Because I think that's one of the things that some people misunderstand.
Yeah,
Because I
they
think
don't
it
get
even
it.
came up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
thought
we
it was
talked
put on by ULUG, and I said, no.
No,
I said
right.
it's members of the ULUG that
yeah.
actually own it, and they get a lot of participation
Yeah.
from the lug.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Now you're in so you're in the lug. You set up SBC group for the Brick Slopes convention.
Yep.
Now you also do your hat here.
Yep.
That's the Bearded Brick Guild. Is
Bearded Builders Guild.
Builder big. Okay.
BBG.
I can't. BBG's. Yeah, that's a lot easier.
There you go.
Do I have that sticker? See, look at that, man. See, I'm representing.
Oh, actually, that's the wrong sticker.
Oh, come on.
That's close.
Forge.
That's the Forge.
Oh,
so
I
the
was so
Forge.
close.
The Forge.
I
There's
think,
so
didn't
many.
we get these at Brick Slopes last
Yeah,
time?
we did. Yeah.
So the Forge is a spin-off. So me and my buddy
Oh, it's
Corey,
a spin-off.
he started the guild. So the guild is the gang.
Okay.
But
Guild is
then
the gang.
yeah, and then the Forge is me and my buddy Corey. We're doing custom printing on Lego.
Oh,
So that's the
okay.
business.
That's the Forge.
This
Okay,
is the
that makes
guild.
sense. That's clever. I like that. Yeah.
So the guild just
so the
like
guild
a-
is the gang.
The guild is the gang. Look at these, man. These are so
The guild is the gang.
much bling.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then the Forge is the business that does
Gotcha.
custom printing. So your bricks from Brick Slopes last year were printed by the Forge.
Oh, yeah. So if I want to be
Confusing because
guild,
the logo's on there.
I got to get myself a pretty.
You got to
hefty
let it
beard.
grow.
Yeah.
You just
no.
you don't have to be baby faced, but we actually
Yeah.
don't talk about it.
No.
It's just,
Isn't
there is
that
a way.
he said, "Let it grow." Isn't that the
Yeah,
theme?
that
this
is the
year?
the
theme.
theme is
Yeah.
actually let it grow this
There
year.
you
So
go.
actually, since you guys are having us, here's a little present.
Oh, no way.
Nice.
So
I love
here's for
it.
you
Oh,
My
guys.
wife
Thank you
loves
so
the
much.
botanicals.
These are
King of
great.
swag, have problems. So.
You are the king of swag. I want to talk about the swag a little bit. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
awesome.
Thank you.
When I was at the last show, people that were visiting were amazed
Yeah.
at how many giveaways you guys had.
Yep.
I mean, stacks and stacks of Lego sets, sealed sets. Some used.
Yeah.
But some,
Well,
most of them.
All the sets were sealed.
Yeah.
Just beat up.
Some are beat up. Sure.
Very beat up.
But irregardless, it was still
And
a
loose brick.
huge
Yeah, I was
giveaway.
going to say there was bulk brick.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did a lot of loose
I
parts.
loved the bulk brick, and you call up people's names. So
Yep.
there's a couple ways you do this. Like you have the swag bags,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I love the goodie bags that we get when we register. I love that.
Yeah.
Because you come in here. One thing that stresses me out is like because you're always yelling. I'm like, don't take your time. Just grab and go.
Yep.
Grab and go.
That's
Like,
good.
okay.
Got to be quick. Well,
You know?
we've got people have given us feedback over the years that it just takes
Takes too long. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you want to be upset that it
Yeah.
takes too long that you're getting free things. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a complicated
Yeah.
process,
See,
right?
There you go. Yeah, so
Yeah.
complex. But I have been impressed. Just the few short years that I've been doing it as a VIB.
Yeah.
Right. And very important brick. Is that what you guys call it?
Builder.
Builder. Go.
Yeah.
Brick
Yeah.
builder. Yeah. VIBB. And but being able to participate in the meetings that you guys have.
Yep.
And the other contests that you guys do. And but I just want to say the swag is incredible. So I don't know that that's done in a lot of other shows.
So other conventions do a AFOL swag. But I know for a fact, per Josh Hanlon,
Yeah.
that we give out more swag than any other convention in the world.
And they are very well traveled there at Beyond.
And those guys,
Yeah.
everybody knows those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So, so he's actually the one that coined me as the king of swag.
So an appropriate title, right? Where do you get all those sets?
Good question. Some days it's a pallet at Costco. Other days it's 5 Walmarts that have something on sale.
So maybe this is why we
You know.
can't find any
Yeah,
discounts
like
here.
where are all the sets?
Oh, you're
And
fine.
The king of swag is getting.
You're up in Salt Lake. I don't drive this far north usually. It's Utah
so
County's a
ours
little
are
rougher.
They
safe.
still don't exist.
I see. I see. Okay, I got you.
Well, no, like 2 weeks ago, all the Walmarts were discounting a bunch of dreams and stuff. And
So throughout the
Snatch it.
year, you're just getting a stockpile
All
of
year
these
long,
things.
man.
And then you just give them away over
it's
the
a big
weekend.
process, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I've
incredible.
got a pallet sitting in my garage right now.
Dang. All right.
And then the bulk, do you get that from Lego?
Lego does, we do a purchase from them. So we purchase.
Okay, so those are from the bulk lug.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well-
lug bulk. Is it, or is it
So
different?
different.
It's
Okay.
different.
yeah.
Gotcha.
A&Es get an option to purchase stuff from Lego.
Oh, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you got the connections, the hookups. You're the king of swag, man. So you got the guild going on.
Lots of
the
things.
ULUG, Brick Slopes is a big deal. It's a lot.
I brick around.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you say is different about Brick Slopes? Because you've been to all these other conventions.
I have.
What separates Brick Slopes from the
I
others?
mean-
It's in Utah, or is there something different?
Yeah, we're a lot smaller. We're the swaggiest con in the world.
But it's not as small as it used to be.
It's not as
like
small.
It's
It's getting bigger. Yeah.
From those original few years.
And then I think the difference is we, as owners, legitimately care about AFOLs. We want... We've spent a lot of years building an AFOL community. We go to conventions, and the people that come from out of town are our friends that we're spending time with at other conventions, and they can come to our place, and we show them a good time.
That's awesome.
So
let me ask you this. If somebody is out of town and they want to see the show, but they want to stay in Salt Lake, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, so for the AFOLs that are registering coming to Brick Slopes, once you register, there's actually a link for the hotel at the Hyatt House, and you actually get a group rate. I think it's
nice.
$139 a night-ish.
Okay, not bad.
And how far away is it from the...
It's a half a mile from the hall.
Okay.
So
But most
it's
people are
walkable.
pretty... Oh, yeah, most people are pretty nice. I mean, people were picking up people last year just walking up the hill.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually... Other cons don't do this, but we actually... If anybody sends us their flight details that come from out of town, we'll actually schedule someone to pick them up from the airport
and
and that stuff. So we kind of do a airport shuttle service.
That's really cool.
That is cool.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all a full family, so, you know.
true.
Our good Lego friends, well, that's who we want to hang out with, so we'll make it happen, make it easy, so.
And you guys do kind of a hangout after the show. After hours, right?
So after hours at the Hyatt House, we usually everybody just hangs out on the patio and has a good time, like.
Yeah, because we went, was it Thursday? I think.
Thursday's the meet and greet night
Meet and
is
greet.
where we do the meet and greet. But yeah, every night somebody's out there hanging out till the wee hours of the
And
morning.
I hadn't done that before. Had you done the?
No,
meet
I
and
haven't.
greet
That was my
before?
first time.
So-
It was
yeah,
really fun.
that was fun.
We
'cause
met a lot of
some
few people there.
We
That was
met,
great.
You know,
Yeah.
Doug from West Valley Brick
Right.
Builders.
Oh yeah, the Arizona guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a big one, and they're planning this year.
I heard the rumors.
I've seen it. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you saw it, you wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You're
Like,
like, what
it's
is
a
this
it's a
thing?
raw
The technic
structure.
thing.
Yeah.
It's really
Very techniche.
But
Now, also, it's longer now. It's an extra day. It usually
Last year,
Yeah,
was the
last
first
year was the
time?
first time. Yeah.
was that a success or?
Ironic. Okay, so forever we live in Utah, right?
Yeah, right.
And we thought for sure Sunday it's
No
going
one's
to be a
gonna come
bad
on
plan.
Sunday, yeah.
So Friday, the public number was like 1,900-ish on
Okay.
Friday.
Uh-huh.
Sunday's public number was 2,300.
No kidding.
Wow.
We
Wow,
have
so
more
it's
attendance
more.
on Sunday.
Wow.
Mind blown.
So that being the
Mind
case,
blown.
that looks like it's going to be
Yeah, it's going to stay that way.
all right.
But how many came on Saturday, just for reference?
Oh,
yeah.
6,900-ish.
Okay.
Is that what's a single day record? Is that it?
That is, yeah.
6,900.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's crazy.
I remember
Those
it
are
was-
all
it was-
issues.
Yeah,
Overall,
Sure, but
Overall, it was 12,000 for the weekend, which was awesome.
uh-huh.
But we also didn't count a lot of free kids, so I don't have
Oh.
the. That's closer to the almost the exact number, but
Okay.
not quite. So
Right.
We had some people that didn't scan their kids' free tickets, so we try to track it all,
I see. Yeah.
but it's never a perfect thing, right?
Yeah, no. So if somebody wants to buy tickets,
Yep.
they can do that online or at the gate.
Brickslopes.com is the best way to go. You get a better deal online. It's a little cheaper.
Okay.
At
Sure.
the door, it's $15.
Okay.
So and then 5 and under are free.
5 and under,
I believe.
All right. Yeah, my kid's 5.
Yeah.
I'm 5.
Yeah.
He's 5 foot tall.
But this is really cool. If you guys are watching this on Bricking News, we have a special deal for you guys because we are offering, what, 10%?
Yeah, 10% off if you use Bricking News in the coupon code.
Bricking News.
All one word.
Coupon code Bricking News, no space.
And this is for the
10%.
general
For
admission.
general admission.
General admission.
Yep.
okay.
You'll get
So-
10% off.
Okay.
Now, what are the other tickets that are options available? Because we talked about the VIB, and then there's
So, yeah, so
a
there-
level
so-
above that, I think.
So yeah, there's the VIB Master, which comes with essentially the T-shirt and the
That's
custom
the top
bricks.
one.
That's the top tier
Yes.
for the adult
Top
fans
tier.
that want to do
Yes.
the private convention, right? Then there's
Yeah.
the VIB pass where you don't get the shirt and the brick. We also have a companion pass for the people that don't necessarily want things, but say you want to bring Mindy,
Yeah,
or,
right.
you know, the spouse.
Yeah.
So you can't just be a companion.
You
have
could
to-
you could just be a companion hypothetically, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hypothetically. But then you won't get any of the cool stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No swag for you.
No swag. You
No
gotta have the swag.
Yeah.
And if they want to display something, they need to be
You have to be a VIB
master or VIB,
either or. Yeah.
but
Companion.
not a companion.
No. Yeah. Companion is just to hang out.
Okay.
So that's the
hanging
three
out.
different tiers.
Okay.
And then obviously the public tickets.
Sure, yeah.
We have a family pack. The discount isn't on the family pack.
Oh, there's a family pack.
Yeah.
I don't think I was aware of that.
Yeah. So for general admission tickets, there is a family pack online.
Okay.
It's probably because you didn't go to the regular ticket
Yeah.
section.
No.
You went to the AFOL.
I went right to it.
You did it the better way.
Day one, that was up like, get me in, purchase.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've already got our tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
We're
good.
to
Our
go.
early bird registration is going up on May the 4th. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But-
so we're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
close.
By the
Get-
time this
get
comes
it up.
over, it'll be done. So.
Oh, okay. Womp womp.
Sorry.
Today's May 7th.
Too soon.
In the future.
That's right. We're from the future.
The future's weird.
It's always awkward when we film because it's like,
When is this going to be out?
how was your, and
Yeah,
it didn't happen
got
yet,
it.
so I don't know.
Got it. My bad.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
So next year, if you want us to display, get that VIB, get in early. Because I think it was May 4th last year as well.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So we used to do brick slopes on May the 4th weekend for the first many years-ish.
Okay.
But,
Because I remember the first year I went, I thought it was in the spring.
yeah.
And then
It was
like,
at
wait,
different
now
dates,
it's...
yeah.
And then
right.
we just got tired of trying to fight Utah and the nice weather, right? Because people are doing family
Oh, yeah,
reunions.
Yes, that
you
is
know,
true.
Weddings.
People are going on vacations, weddings, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But you do it in August, right towards the start of school.
Yeah.
Everybody's at home.
Ready to go, ready to rock.
So it's worked out well
You
for
got to
us for the
figure it
last
out.
3 years.
You got the system
Nice.
worked, man.
Yeah.
For
So
the most part.
Yeah.
So, what do you see as far as like the future of brick slopes? What's your vision for it?
I mean, our ultimate goal is to let it grow, a bit.
I like it. Let it grow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we essentially want to rival some of the bigger shows in the North America,
I would love
which
that. Yeah.
public-wise, from last year, we are there. Brick World Chicago is the biggest AFOL networking event in the world.
Yeah,
They had like
right.
1,700-ish AFOLs last year.
Wow.
Oh, so you're in the neighborhood there.
They had about 12,000 public,
Oh, public.
Yeah.
Okay.
which we had 12,000 public, but we had 354 AFOLs. so
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, that is
that's
a different
big.
neighborhood.
It's a big chunk, but
Yeah.
the goal would be to get bigger. So
Sure.
Okay.
Do you have any concern about it getting too
Too big?
wild and big? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Worry about that's a future Cody problem.
I'll worry about it when I'm there.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're used to the future Alex Jason problems. So
Yeah.
We're okay with
Yeah,
that.
when I get
too.
to that bridge, then
Yeah,
we'll deal with that. But I mean, really, we want to show people it's a good time. Most people that have come keep coming back because it is a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
And
It is a good time. It's always been a blast every time
Yeah,
we've gone. except for
I
the
heard a
COVID
lot of
year.
feedback from people that were out of state. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told you I went and met Shy, and he
Yeah.
talked really positively about it, and he wants to come back. He's like, I don't know if I can this year, but,
Yeah.
That's another question I actually have for you, because you have had, like last year, Emissaurus came.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big
A couple years ago, you had Boone and Mark.
Yep.
You've had a lot of
These are our celebrities. Our Lego
the
celebrities.
Lego celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from, because we have like the Utah moms, right? I mean, it's easier
Yeah.
for them to come, but
Oh yeah.
but you had like Mel come from the East Coast.
Yeah. And ironically, Mel came because Jesse, who lives in Minnesota, and his buddies in Denver, they all do a play of D&D together, and so then they all came to Brick Slopes.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
So,
but that's the beauty of the Lego friends being across the country
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
you meet up at a con to hang out with all your Lego friends.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you. How do you get them to come? Like, do they come to you and say, I want to come? Or do you go out and
You
like
reach out.
farm
So
for people
if you're
to
talking
come?
about like Emissaurus and Boone and Mark, like those are our keynote speakers, and so we
Oh, okay.
usually ask a keynote speaker to come.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So this year our keynote speaker is actually going to be Duck Bricks.
Oh, really?
Oh,
wow.
yeah. He's the big winner.
Oh
Winner,
yeah,
winner,
yeah,
dinner.
yeah. So yeah, from Lego Masters. I mean, everybody knew him before Lego Masters, right?
Yeah. Right.
But yes, he's actually going to be our keynote this year.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Look forward to that.
yeah, we hung out in Canada. It was a good time.
Nice.
Oh, fun.
Just last weekend. So
He boasts the arguably the largest Lego collection.
1,000%. I mean, he has the Guinness
Yeah.
record for the most built sets, right, or whatever in one place. Or,
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's incredible.
I mean, that's like stacked. It's
like
all
you-
over the wall.
I mean,
the
you
shelves.
saw my basement before we
Oh,
came
yeah,
up here, right?
yeah.
And I mean, that has nothing on what I'd be afraid to walk around in that area, man. Like, whoa.
His is
Well, even going down the stairs,
Down the
like
stairs,
Brixie
yeah.
was the same way. I know he's moving, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
having Lego just on the wall down because you don't have anything on the stairs.
No,
going
yeah.
down.
Not
There's
yet.
your space.
There's my
Space!
space. Yes.
I don't know. I see a lot of space out there. There's a lot of wall right there.
There's a lot of wall.
But it is
there.
close to windows, so then it's like
Yeah,
sun,
it gets too
danger.
high. Yeah, and I don't like
Yeah.
that. The dust and all that
Yeah.
stuff and falling over. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We all saw
But,
that video last week where the kid was hanging on that low shelf.
Oh yeah.
Modulars. Everybody saw that.
Everybody has seen that many times.
Emotional damage.
The emotional damage. Yes.
Well, I like how it hit her in the face.
Yeah.
And she's stunned and just goes to the couch like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
There is, but I'm sorry, but if you guys haven't seen that, I don't know, maybe you have, but it's a pretty weak looking shelf with almost all of the modulars along it.
Yeah.
And this kid's like kind of holding on. It loses her balance.
Well,
slightly.
she went to step
like
on like a
some-
squishmallow, like
Yeah,
the round
yeah.
ball thing, and all of a
and
sudden,
loses her
and
balance,
down
and it just
came.
goes. Phew.
Oh.
It's like, was that just in drywall? My goodness, man.
I mean,
You
it
know?
might have been those little plastic plugs.
Yeah.
That's not holding that.
Those are modulars, man.
It's a lot of brick.
Lego gets
Well, and-
heavy.
And that's the part I was thinking about. Like, you can rebuild Lego, but when you have, I don't know, 6 modulars that are all broken and mixed up now, that's the part I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's not brown or dark red. Or
Yeah. Oof.
those
You
colors.
know what? I'm concerned about the UCS Sandcrawler build.
Oh, because he has one sealed and he's talked about building.
I'm like, is it gonna
Just-
snap?
you just put it together
everywhere?
real soft.
So
Real
I
soft
don't know,
as you do
I'm gonna
it.
totally forget. Like, anyway.
Well, I did the Ghostbusters. And that's
The
got a lot
Ghostbusters
of
all right.
the
Yeah, it does
dark
have a lot of
red
brown.
in it.
Yeah, on the
It didn't
Forge
have
did
any.
all right.
I didn't have any issues.
Yeah, that's one of the newer ones too. I mean,
Yeah.
new-ish or
knows?
five years.
Is it
5-ish years.
Is it really gonna be better?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
Don't
find out.
touch it. Don't touch it. Jeez, brittle brown, baby. I'll tell you what.
Brittle brown, brittle blue,
Yeah.
Yellowed white. Yeah,
yellow
all that
gray.
stuff. When did you start buying Lego or collecting Lego?
I got my first set when I was 7.
Oh, that beats me.
Yeah.
I was 10.
Do you remember
Yeah.
what it was?
Oh yeah, Black Seas Barracuda. That was my first set.
Oh,
No
that
joke.
is a great first set.
Put it on my leg. You can't see it there, but
Oh, I've seen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put it on the leg.
There
so
it is.
yeah, that was my first set.
And it's still great.
I still have it. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
I actually have all my original city. Yeah.
Wow.
But the old city's still sitting in like 3 totes in my Lego room. It got buried.
That's
but,
how it goes, man.
Yeah.
Now you always do a build for Brick Slopes.
I've slowed down a lot, honestly.
You've slowed down.
It's
wonder-
building big. I used to
You've
build
had
massive
the
MOCs.
the huge MOCs. But now
Yeah.
it seems like people are kind of bringing their own. Like last year was huge.
That was the
so
thing.
many
like,
massive builds.
For a lot of years, I felt like I had to build a lot more
Yeah.
for Brick Slopes because we were having it. But
Yeah.
now I don't feel that pressure. Now
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like,
That's
oh,
one thing that you're not.
Yeah, let me just set out my little
Right.
vignette. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That was
you're good to
time.
go, right?
I mean, I love building big. I have enough stuff I could build monsters, but it's been
yeah.
a few years for me.
Yeah.
So.
Now you're one of those builders who will build it for the show.
Yep.
And when the show's over,
Most of the time, I'll tear it away. Most of the time. I have kept... So, Brick Slopes, the first year I did build the Tower of Isengard.
yes.
So, it's a
I remember
7-foot tower.
That was insane.
I still have that. I didn't
you
tear it
still have
apart.
that. Okay.
Steve, my business partner, he dumped his Helm's Deep off the table into a kiddie
I
pool.
remember that Helm's Deep was impressive,
yeah.
and I saw that go off the table. And went, oh,
It was a rough day. It was a rough day. So, yeah. But
let's take the minifigures out.
yeah, well, most of the Urukai were mine, so I took those.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Before
good.
he dumped it. Yeah,
Jeez.
But yeah, so most of my old MOCs are gone. Like I did a
Yeah.
giant volcano pirate
I
layout
remember
with
that
Adam
one.
Herendine.
Yep.
We did like a combined.
I remember all the burps that you had in
Oh,
there. And the merps, I'm like, look at all those
Yeah.
amazing pieces that I really want.
Do you want to explain what burps are? We have this problem where we sometimes
burps
talk
and
about
lurps.
things
Talk the
people
Lego
don't
too
know.
far.
So
Yeah.
And they don't know.
So,
people are like, I don't want to go to this convention where people are burping. It's a big, what is it? Big, ugly rock piece.
rock.
Burp.
Yeah,
There
burp.
you go.
Yeah,
So,
big,
anyway.
medium, ugly rock piece. They're not. They're beautiful to me.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
beautiful things because you can do a lot with them, especially with MOCs. You can build tall, really quickly tall with them, And but yeah, they're not cheap though to get your hands on.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Back in the day, it wasn't too bad.
Back in the day, yeah, but
Well, that was
before
back when you could get them on clearance after Christmas.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get sets. Now, none of that.
that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's because Cody buys it all up every
Oh,
time.
I haven't bought a burp
Cody
in a,
Cody must have been here. He's rated it.
I haven't bought a burp in a long time.
We don't need to. You got them all, man.
So, going back to your Lego journey.
Yeah.
So, you had it as a kid. Did you
did.
have a dark age?
I did, yeah.
So was
So
it,
I had
you're a teenager,
7,
you like
I hit-
girls, and you don't like
Yeah.
Lego kind of
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah, I hit high school, but high school I still got Lego for Christmas. I still had it, but I didn't like actively play,
You were in the
I got all
closet with
the-
your Lego?
Not so much. I mean, I still
closet
was
builder.
like, oh, I want this for Christmas. Like, I want,
Oh yeah, right.
Got all the early Star Wars,
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I have all the yellow Star Wars stuff from the beginning, the pod racers and Jabba's Palace and
Ooh, yeah.
all the classic Star Wars.
Classics, yes.
And then college, I stayed at my grandparents' house. I was
Okay.
going to UVU.
Okay.
And I did lay out my city on his ping pong table. My grandpa had a ping pong
Oh,
table.
nice.
So I,
Which is what ping pong tables are for.
yeah. And so I did lay out my city for some years, but then, did the college thing and then kind
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
that was,
it.
lower priority,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it was there.
So
I still
that was
had it.
in your 20s then.
Yeah, I was in my
About-
20s.
yeah.
And then I ended up getting married when I was 23-ish. Yeah, I think. That sounds right.
Okay.
That was a long time ago. But then right after that, I met the lug.
Uh-huh.
And then when I met the lug, then I went hard back into
Yeah,
the deep
that
end
would
of
be
the
hard
Lego.
back into it, man.
So I
Jeez.
was like, oh my gosh. And then that's
Yeah.
when I started doing crazy things.
Yeah.
Buying all the Lego. And
So this would have been like what, 2010?
that was, let's see, 05 is when I got married. So it would have been like 07-ish,
Okay.
08-ish is
Okay.
I think when I joined the lug.
All right.
Okay.
So
That was a good time. That was right when the modulars came out.
Yeah.
2007. Yeah.
2008, 2009, Indiana Jones.
yeah, missed
go.
all that. Oh,
There you have it,
soon.
folks. I know.
Well, I have
I have a
all
couple.
of the Indiana Jones sets,
Well,
and I'm now collecting
yeah.
them sealed. I
Yes.
have 9 of them
he's a
sealed.
high roller.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I wait until I find a deal.
Got it.
Well,
That's fair.
even then, it's still pretty dang expensive.
Well, yes,
But there was a
relatively
lot of good
speaking-
years. I mean, Pirates of
Yeah.
the Caribbean was in there.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yep.
I a couple weeks ago, I showed him a new set I got. I got that sealed, the Flying Wing,
Oh, nice.
and I paid like $280 or whatever, it was a decent price.
Yeah.
And you look and it had a Walmart sticker on it, $20.
Yep.
I'm like, this guy paid
Man.
$20. I'm like,
Ouch.
What a rate of return, even at 280.
I know,
Jeez.
I know.
I mean, I bought a Darth Revan in Canada for 350 Canadian dollars. So,
Well, at least,
There you go.
so that's like $1.50. It's
Yeah.
Canadian.
That's right.
ish.
Do you track your Lego collection on Brickset?
I do. Yeah, I was ranked. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what your-
669 or something. I
Ooh.
think.
Oh, wow.
Because I just wanted to
I
tell
might have come
everybody.
down.
Because people have seen my Lego collection, obviously, in great detail over the years. His collection is definitely much better than mine, or bigger than mine.
I can easily say that I personally own over 1 million bricks. I know that for sure.
Wow.
So I can easily say
So,
that.
you know what's
I'm
funny?
confident in saying that.
Like, people will come down and they'll ask me, that's one of the common questions
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get, how many pieces is this? How many millions? I'm like, I'm not even at a million. not
no,
even close to a
yeah.
million.
People they want to go to 1 million quick,
Yeah.
but then you're like, oh no, that's
And
like,
then they're surprised, like, this is
no.
not 1 million bricks. I'm like, no, it is not. So when you say 1 million bricks, like
Yeah,
a big collection, 250,000 bricks is
Yeah.
a lot
Oh, yeah.
of Lego.
Oh yeah.
But 1 million.
I can bricks that I think when I do the thing, it's like
Yeah.
only a third of the sets are tracked or whatever, and they have counts for
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
so that count is like at 600 and something K.
Yep.
But I know I'm
Yeah, you know.
exponentially.
Well, and
That pallet in the garage is probably 500.
I'm not even counting the brick slope stuff. That's just
Yeah.
my personal collection.
Jeez.
well, I was going to say all of the, whether it's on the pick-a-brick wall
Oh,
or
yeah.
Yeah.
lug bulk or that kind of
well,
stuff.
so like for
all-
example, I have 30 pick-a-brick cups of the trans 1x1 studs.
Oh, yeah.
I spent a lot of time getting
When
those.
I'll go to the store randomly, and I don't go as much as you, but there's Cody, and he's got his cups full. No, they're not cups anymore.
boxes.
full of it with your daughter, and
Yeah.
like, all right, let's go. I'm like, what are you using? All right, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Whatever.
You just
it
got to
is.
have it later.
You never know.
You never
right?
know.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I look, it's like, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I think I can use this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you have to look at because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
been too many times where, man, I wish I would have bought that.
Yep, way too many
And
times.
if you want it now, you got to go and buy it on Bricklink or.
So I ended
For
up
twice the
buying 20,000 studs from an order. So those one by one
One by
studs.
one.
Yeah.
That was 6 Pab cups.
Wow.
So just in studs, I have easily
Dang.
100,000 studs.
And these are like the trans
yeah,
blue.
the trans medium blue.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
You're making a big.
so there's 100,000 in that
lake or
tote.
river
Just
or
right
something
along.
like that.
Well, when me and Adam did that pirate thing, I laid out all the water.
that looks good. Oh, it looks.
But
really
then I
good
also
when
did
it's
a
spread
couple
out.
other mocks where I actually stacked them, like from 4 to 7 deep, because
Oh.
you could get variation in it.
Oh, yeah.
And stacking them, and
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
cooler. And I
Right.
don't know, so.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that just in that tote, there's 100,000 pieces. So,
I go there and like, there's no more tiles. Cody must have been here.
oh man, I love tile. I am
Tiles
a
are great.
sucker for
Yeah,
tile
absolutely.
every time.
We all are, man. We
Yeah.
know what we can do with them. But it's sometimes it's a specific color of tile.
Yeah.
Something like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
There's some like, ooh, you got to be
For a
timing is
long
right.
time, they had those 1 by 1 round, like the light blue.
Oh,
like the
it's like the
turquoise color
toothpaste.
or whatever. Yeah.
Whatever, I can't
I
think
don't
of what
know.
it is.
I don't
Yeah,
remember the cover. It's like a tealish
Mm-hmm.
color. You know, I bought a cup because I'm like,
I did too.
I end up using them for different things.
It's still sitting
That's
in a
right.
And then
That's
sometimes
right.
I'm like, oh, I wish I'd bought some more. You know.
Well, are we going to make him do stuff? For,
Well, I have a couple other questions
let's
for
do
you.
it.
Yeah, ask all the
Before we do
questions.
Yeah, this
So-
is great. I'm having fun.
For your personal Lego collection,
Mm-hmm.
like, what's your favorite Lego theme?
Pirates.
Pirates?
Pirates was, I mean, that's where it started, right? So
Yeah.
for me, top.
The original love, yeah.
Yeah, Pirates is there. I mean, I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars.
He doesn't.
I know. I know.
It's
No,
fine.
don't even.
I
Don't
like
even.
it.
No.
It's fine. There's nothing
That
wrong
my
with
goal
it.
I got
in
this
life.
one for my kids, you know,
Nice.
because I am their father, right? So-
I am your
Nice.
father.
But yeah, I love
That's
me
well
some
done.
Star Wars, so
That's a good Lego tattoo.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
People
have-
just get like the 2x4 brick or something like that. And you're like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
I've got 4 Lego tattoos now, so pretty committed.
Well, the pirate ship is pretty awesome.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a good conversation piece.
yeah,
Hey, it's the Black Seas Barracuda.
yeah, yeah.
The original Black Seas Barracuda.
Yes,
Not the one from, is it 89? Was that the remake?
So
Or was
they
that
did-
was the original, right?
yeah. That was
And
the
then-
original.
And then they remade it in like early 2000?
We just got the Pirates
that-
of Barracuda
the
Bay.
Barracuda Bay, yeah, which I have
which
3
converts
of, which
kind
is
of
awesome.
back to it.
Yep.
But yeah, but it's not. But no. It was one of the what they had a name for it. It was a classic. Like they did it with the Octane gas station. There was another one that they did it with, but Black Seas Barracuda was remade identical.
It was,
Right?
yeah. So it
Or
was,
am I going crazy?
No, you're right. It was in '89, and then they did it again later.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
the-
know what
but they
year.
did the same set. Yeah.
On the train too. The what do you call it? The gray one that I have. I don't not remember the name of it.
I'm not good with trains.
remember the name.
It's a lot of trains. Is it a
But there's
passenger
that one.
train?
It's a passenger train, 9 volt. But I think it was
Horizon?
redone. Why can't I remember the name of it?
There's too many sets.
Well, you're not wrong. But anyway, regardless, there was a few sets they remade. And I wish they would do that again with certain things. Of course, you know, as AFOLs, like we were talking earlier about the
Cafe corner.
cafe corner, like the first 3.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome if they remade. They would make a killing if they remade those. Like they made how many X-wings? 3 of the UCS alone, right? Can't they do that with cafe corner?
Yeah.
I would be okay if they remake them and they're slightly different.
that's
Like
fine,
we've had
yeah.
these discussions
Yeah.
before, like, you know, especially like Cafe Corner, no interior. If you came out with that now, people would really be disappointed.
They would
I
be.
think.
Yes, you're not
Yeah.
wrong.
You know,
Right.
but you come
Yeah, it's
out, you
the-
have a more standard window, so they don't have to make a new window piece like
Sure.
that one had.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing; those windows are like $15 a frame because it's the only set it's in.
Yeah, right.
But
It's
I don't
rare
know.
and
I,
valuable.
I think it would be awesome if they
It's
did
a lot
that.
of grand sand green 1 by
Sand-
2
yeah.
bricks. That was the expensive bit in there.
Sand green. We're getting there.
All right.
Are you going to expose us to something?
Yeah, we'll do
fun
a
now?
couple of our things that we do here.
Yeah,
This
sorry,
one.
Cody.
It's okay.
Here you
No,
go.
no, this is a good one because we had our question from
Oh,
2
that's
weeks
right.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
and this was
I do like
geared
this.
specifically to the conversation we were having. So let me pull it up here. Would have been better if I was prepared, but
he's
they don't
never-
expect that from us.
No. That would be weird if we were prepared.
The one difference is I have the volume down, so at least it won't start playing something like it has in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
First try. Always first try.
All right. So yeah, we normally do a poll and we end up talking about it 2 weeks later because just the way the filming works. Whatever.
I never remember these.
He never does. So the question from 2 weeks ago, we thought it would be. This is one of the things we thought ahead. Remember, we don't always do this. Sometimes it's we just come and make it up.
It's a rare thing.
But I was like, oh, we're gonna do this.
On it.
So we did a question. And I thought it might be interesting maybe for you, and we can talk about it. So the question was, what is your favorite part about a LEGO convention?
The people. That's easy.
Well, you don't... Let me read what the options are.
I thought that was the question.
He's new here.
Sorry.
The people.
There's five choices that we have.
It's a poll.
100. It's a poll. 126 votes. Oh, so the options were incredible LEGO builds, meeting other LEGO fans, presentations/activities, prizes, or I have no interest in LEGO conventions.
Oof.
Why would you
might be those
why
people.
would you even put that in there?
Why are they watching a LEGO
Yeah,
podcast?
that's right.
I'm sorry.
I think some people...
Oh, it's the trolls.
For some people...
I don't like it because I couldn't make it.
I think for those people, I would say they're people that like Lego's just a personal thing. Like they don't want to hang out with people. Because I think there are people like that.
A lot of introverts.
LEGO introverts, yeah.
Yes, totally.
You know, I think my wife would be fine just doing her build and not... But she does like it. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, the number one, you said people.
Yeah.
What would be for you, just out of curiosity?
Well, it's a combination because I do...
No. You get one
You have to
click.
pick one.
You only get to pick
That's
one.
so tough because I like what he said, but seeing the builds is incredible, right? Like in person.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty cool.
Nothing better than a LEGO high.
Oh, yeah.
All the great mocks.
Yep.
Oh, man. So good.
Yes.
So what are you going with? Are you going to build?
I'm going to go with builds. I'll do that.
I'm like you. I mean, there's lots of facets to it. I mean, if you win a prize, that's always cool. You can make a case for all of them.
Yes.
But I think the thing that gets probably most people there, at least initially, has to be the LEGO build.
Yeah, it has to.
I don't think
it has to attract. I want to go meet people today. At the
I don't think
convention,
people are like, I'm going to go see Jason and Alex.
They're bringing well, hey, maybe
You never
they
know.
are.
You
Come
never
on.
know.
Although that was the funniest part. The first day, do you remember? Someone
day,
came
it was
like 15 minutes after it opened. I was coming to see you, and I was like,
There you go.
like, someone really came to see us.
That's
It was
awesome.
surreal, man.
It was
That's
very
awesome.
strange.
Heck yeah.
So this is how the results turned out. For incredible builds, that was number one, 69%.
Wow. Dang.
Meeting other LEGO fans, 18%.
Distant second.
Next, I have no interest in LEGO conventions is 7%.
7.
Presentations and activities, 3%. And prizes are 2%.
Wow.
So, there you go. That's...
So
They obviously haven't been to Brick Slopes.
They
That
haven't.
2%.
the King of Swag is right here, you guys.
Well, it
He has
depends.
that name
Like,
for a reason.
But is this the general public or is this AFOLs answering the question?
But people who watch our podcast.
Right.
So yeah, they were what it is.
Mix.
But no, I like the thing
oh,
is.
and we had some comments, actually.
Oh, we have what, 4 comments?
We have 4
Okay.
comments.
Nice.
All right.
Well, DTL Builds asked, what is yours? Well, there you go. We've answered.
Yeah, that was easy.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Brickzar said, people. Sometimes I forget there's Lego there.
Yeah, there you go.
Contra Bricks Build Craze says, meeting all the Lego content creators I
Okay.
follow and seeing amazing builds.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I think that's kind of the same thing. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
there's a couple I could go for. And then user RB2TL80G2F, I think that's
Make
Karsten
sure you
Temple.
get- yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why it does that.
Just say Carson.
Well, I don't know for sure. Anyways,
Probably.
I don't like YouTube handles in case.
Yeah, I got it.
He says, last show I went to, there were more sellers than builds, which was such a shame. Apart from the fact that I got the Space Boy and now have a complete set of colored OG spacemen. The builds are really inspiring for what I like to do.
Oh, I need to use a
We didn't talk about
There were
want a timeout
more
for that.
sellers?
sellers.
He's talking about the vendors.
Yeah.
Was that at Brick Slopes?
No.
or-
I
okay.
think he's in the UK, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
got it.
Yeah.
So, because
I
you
wanna-
see different things, like some of them are not in the vein of Brick Slopes, we'll just say. Like
Yeah,
they have a
yeah.
traveling
Well, no,
show with
there
a
is
few
a
builds.
ton
Like, there's,
of other Lego conventions, and that's why I focus really hard on the A&E thing.
Yeah,
Where
right.
primary focus is for the AFOL.
Yeah.
no.
Where those traveling shows are just all about public. Yeah.
Now
Traveling show.
there are there's vendors on either side.
Oh, yeah.
At least one side there.
Yeah.
And I actually do enjoy them. Like they have some pretty creative stuff that they're selling, right? Their prices are kind of up there, but that's kind of how it goes.
Lego.
But for them to get in there Are they paying you, or are they paying them out in America?
No, they pay me.
They pay you.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a vendor there, and I did ask them, and I was not expecting them to say an answer like, how much does this cost? He's like, well, Cody gave me a deal, and that's all he said. I was like, all right. That was pretty cool, I guess. He had the first booth, I think, up there, and he cleaned up, and he was almost
I think
gone.
I know who you're talking about.
All the stuff was
First
gone.
booth, you mean Corey Bricks and Minifigs, or you mean
No, it wasn't Bricks and
Ammon?
Minifigs. It was the other side, yeah. Opposite Bricks and Minifigs.
He had like 5 tables deep, or 5.
It was,
he had 50 feet
perhaps.
long-ish.
All of a sudden, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had...
He's
he was
from
the one that had-
Portland, right?
He had the coins.
No,
Oh.
I think you're talking about the very first booth,
Yeah, the
right?
first booth on when you come into the left.
Yeah, and right
Yeah.
by the pit. Like
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
the
that
pit,
was.
yeah.
I'm
That
pretty
was,
sure that was Ammon, and he's from Portland.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it was the guy he was in Ogden. He used to have
Colton Kid.
Colton.
Yeah.
That was the first one, and then I think it was.
Does the amount of space, is that...
I don't know if that's what
decide
he's
how
talking
much
about, but I'm pretty sure that was
We
the
basically
first
sell booths in like 10 by 10 sections.
10 by 10,
So if they
okay.
buy a 10 by 10.
Or 10 by 20, 10 by 40,
It's 10 by 50.
et cetera,
Yeah,
et cetera,
yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
Exactly.
So, how much is a 10 by 10 space?
Depends on what you're selling.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if you're selling Lego, like
Yep.
authentic Lego,
Yep.
is it cheaper?
Yes.
So if I'm there selling... Okay, but people who do like those tiles, that do like... You're doing that a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
right?
Custom prints.
So custom printing tiles,
Yep.
is that considered Lego?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But it's most of the printers we have are printing on Lego parts.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But say we had a solar vendor, right, one year that was
really?
selling solar.
Really?
Interesting.
Oh,
They got
man.
charged a lot.
I would avoid that guy like the plague.
Yeah.
Like,
Funny.
But it's because he wanted to pay a ridiculous amount of money to be there. So.
well, he must know something we don't. People are like, "Oh, sure, I'll do it." I'm a sucker. Anyway, what was I going to say, man?
But yeah, so it varies based on what people
shirts,
are
like
selling.
shirts,
Yeah.
like they're Lego things on it. Because I bought shirts before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because wasn't there someone that was
If it's a
selling like
Lego
Lego
related
jewelry?
yeah, if it's a Lego
Jewelry,
related
yeah.
vendor, pretty similar
Yeah.
pricing.
Okay.
But if it's non-Lego,
Then
which
it-
we
does
don't
it-
have too many,
Yeah.
then it gets crazy. But
Okay. But you have your own
It's kinda-
pricing for it that
yeah,
you stick
yeah.
to, Rudy.
Yeah.
I don't remember any non-Lego type.
I don't think there
vendors
was.
last year.
I don't think there was last year, honestly.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Bricks and Minifigs, aren't they a
So Bricks and
sponsor?
Minifigs is our sponsor. So
Okay.
yeah, we have a deal worked out with them.
Okay.
So that's different too. So
Yeah, right.
We can have like a show sponsor, and then they pay an X amount of dollar, and then we do back and forth advertising and blah.
Now this
I bought a
isn't.
set from
Is
the
this
shop.
Bricks and Minifigs the company or the?
No, it's just Bricks and Minifigs, South Jordan, Salt Lake.
That's South.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's Corey Anderson.
Now that
He's-
we're
Oh,
getting more,
yeah,
I want to
right.
make sure we call out the right ones.
we do
Yeah.
have to call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
we
popping
do.
up everywhere, man.
So Bricks and Minifigs Bricks and Minifigs corporate is in Orem.
Yeah.
Those guys
Yeah, they're
own.
local, yeah.
They're one of the owners of the corporation.
Oh, I didn't realize that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that with the Taylorsville when I came in there.
Yeah.
I asked somebody,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we're in Orem. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is all new to me. Yeah.
But yeah, so those are the corporate guys. But then Corey is the one that owns South Jordan and Salt Lake, and he's the one that is our sponsor
Oh, cool.
specifically. So.
They're popping up everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah. What was it? Ogden that just opened, I think, recently.
Yeah, there's a ton of
so-
them. So
They're
Yeah.
popping up. Good stuff.
Hey, wherever you gotta go, it's
Yeah, that's
close
right,
to
man.
the store. So.
I like it. I'm not going to complain.
all right.
All right. Well, that was cool. I was just kind of curious about the
Yeah.
vendors, I don't have anything to sell. Let's see. We bring all of our like, would you give us a deal, Cody?
Yeah.
All right.
What are we gonna sell?
Well, that's the thing. So like
all the
vendors.
stuff that's on our Bricklinks. You're a Bricklink seller
Oh,
now. He just started.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm approved. I'm not a seller. There's a difference.
You haven't made your first sale yet. Is what
I haven't opened a store.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't, but I'm like, I don't know.
So AFOLs that register for the event, if they vend, they get a deal on the vendor booth too.
Oh,
I cut them a
nice.
deal too.
Oh, sweet.
Because they bought the AFOL pass.
Yeah. Right. Sure.
Yeah.
So you had one space that was different from. He wasn't selling anything. Was it Ryan? I think that had like his Lego
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
like built the walls. It was a very unique.
He wanted to do
Setup.
like an interactive experience. That was like something we were going to try to kind of like show what a Lego room would look like to the
Yeah.
general public. It was just something we were trying.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was a very interesting because and I saw people asking him like, "How much is this?" He's like, "No, it's not for sale."
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it was
it
kind of
was-
near the vendor, so I could see where people would think
Yeah,
that.
it was kind of confusing.
Why am I not remembering?
It was
Do you
right
not
all,
remember?
it was
It was
all the
right
way at
next
the
to the
back by the
stage,
stage.
right?
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
looking at the Lego and the cubbies. I'm like, these don't have a price tag on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was trying to do presentations on like
Yeah.
building techniques, and
Oh.
he was trying to do basically like a public interactive experience.
Did he
but-
feel like it was successful?
Ish.
Right.
I don't know. He said it was good. I don't know. It's hard, right? Because
Yeah.
you try something. Does it work? Does it not work? I feel like there was a lot more confusion versus the benefits.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Plus, that's 2 more spots that I didn't sell.
Yeah, true. Right. So are you going to let it go again? Or
Probably
are you
not.
gonna, probably not. Okay.
We're probably not gonna try
It didn't
again.
sound like it was going to
Yeah.
be something you did again.
Yeah. It was a trial thing. You kind of...
You got to try stuff.
You got to
out.
try
Yeah,
and see
yeah,
if it
yeah.
works. But I think that was one of the feedbacks. We got a lot that it was confusing a little bit. But I mean, some people really liked it too. So
Well, and part of it, like if it was me running that, you would have to be there the whole time explaining to people, and so you'd miss the rest of the show. So.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And you have that set up in the back with all the chairs and the stage, right?
Yeah.
And you do a lot of what are they called? Panels.
Panels, yeah.
Right. And you get a lot of the. I've noticed that you get a lot of the contestants from Lego Masters on there. Right?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of the
There are celebrities,
Lego
right?
celebrities.
And people seem to love asking them questions.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? The general public loves Lego Masters, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we make our money, is on the general public. So
That's true. Gotta
easier
get
to
in.
make them happy and have them show up to the show.
That's got to be the focus, right?
But then it's also cool too, because like a lot of Twitchers and YouTubers and people that don't normally are in deep as some Lego fans were doing presentations as well.
Yeah,
And that was cool to kind of have that experience as well.
Yeah.
So I do have feedback for you from our experience.
Yeah.
And I know I haven't talked to Alex about this, but I know
boy.
100% he's going to guarantee.
Hold on
a second.
He will
I don't
agree
know.
with me. No,
He's got a knife right here. I don't know what's happening.
Give me that, Cody.
He will totally agree with this. So there was one of the events that you did, and we have a recommendation that you change something about it. You know what it is, don't you? All of a sudden you know.
I know this is coming. Okay.
So
go ahead.
we did the team blind build.
Yeah. I hate that game.
You got it. No, it wasn't that. Why did you pick that huge Ninjago
The
set?
Ninjago set with 500
And,
pieces, man.
Like, we realized how incompatible the two of us are very quickly.
We thought we were going to.
We're like, we're going to nail
awesome.
this.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
don't know, it's this. What do you
about
Yes.
Team Blind Build? Me and Polson played it in Portland in 2013 before we started Brick Slopes. That's the last time I played Team Blind Build.
Okay.
well,
There you go.
But he loved it, so
Yeah.
he's like, we're doing
Do
it.
it again. Okay.
I was expecting it to be like, a $20 set, something like
Yes.
that.
Something
And
manageable.
They pulled out these big sets, and we looked at each other. I'm like, this might be.
But it had
I mean-
complex, like unique pieces because it's Ninjago,
Yeah.
right?
I'm trying to remember what set it was, but
It was the Ninjago one, and it had like
like some
purple.
sort of tower.
It was the Ninjago. I don't
pieces
know.
basically
all
what
over.
happens
It
is
was a
whatever
nightmare.
we can get a bunch of
Yeah.
to do the game
Yeah.
kind of dictates.
And I can appreciate that.
That's kind of
Should we do that?
This is that's what I was thinking. Like a couple of
Yeah.
pots. Right?
Well, but if you had to do the whole thing, that might be.
Oh, no, the whole thing. Like
it's still
this would be
758 pieces. So
Yeah. No.
something that's like a little.
But yeah,
GWP,
usually-
man.
If it,
So if it's 2 people, you'll get a. But that's the thing. You play the game. You're not really trying to win. You're just trying to get the Lego, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
You get selected to the game.
We-
you wanted
our-
to win.
Our friendship was on thin ice.
Oh, yeah.
it was
Like,
questionable if the podcast would continue.
Yeah.
But
But that's part of the experience, right?
Yeah, yeah.
we
well,
immediately
Honestly, I
went
don't
out.
remember picking that. It might have been Polson.
We immediately went out and found a young Lego fan, and we said, "Do you like Lego?" Yeah. We
Here
have a
you
set
go.
for you.
Good
Nice,
riddance.
And
nice.
his parents were all excited, so
That's awesome.
It's like I don't want to see the set ever again.
yeah, neither of us wanted any part.
So
to do
much
that.
emotional damage on that point. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, we were like, why didn't they just bring in a UCS Razor Crest? It'd be just as easy.
Right.
Well, and that's kind of the funny part of the game, right?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
the struggle.
But you know what? What looked like a lot of fun.
The struggle was real.
Yeah.
I will say
was
that.
real. Yes.
Yeah.
Was the team builds where they
Yeah.
had a speed build. I think is what it is.
Team speed.
And I saw that a few years ago with the 3-1 pirate ship, and that was a blast. And I was there just like recording for my channel, and people had a lot of fun with that. That looked like it was more our speed.
Yeah. Well, and I think it was hard because there was an issue with like the barrier or whatever. So it was like you had to be like behind me or whatever. I don't remember how it was. It was a funky
Dude,
deal.
even if I-
But it wouldn't have mattered. The
Yeah,
set
it
was the
didn't matter. Yeah.
That's the feedback. Anyway.
I get it. That's why I never
It sounds
played
like
the
he's on
team
the
blind
same
So-
build again.
Yeah.
So I have one other question.
Okay.
So it seems like you kind of try to group things together. Like Castle was together. Star
Yeah,
Wars
yeah.
was
We try
together.
to theme.
So the question I have is, how big will the Oswald section be at Brick Slopes this year? We need to know.
How much space do you need?
We need a
needs
lot.
A lot of space, Mr. Spunk.
I'm thinking the south end of the
Like,
convention.
give me a legitimate spatial.
It won't be.
We talking 40 tables?
Well, I have a.
talking-
What? 45?
45. Okay. All right.
Are you guys trying to do anything special with the 25th year anniversary of Star Wars? What didn't one year you were like, oh, every single
So yeah, that's
Star Wars
That's
sets is
because we
gonna be
used to
here.
do the Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
But now that we're not Star Wars time, it's kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have any plans for the 25th
Okay.
anniversary
All right.
because we're doing our 10-year anniversary.
Oh,
So that's why there
Are
will
you guys,
be
you guys
there will
got
be
something
cake. There will be cake.
That's the
I know-
special thing.
So far, there's cake.
There will be cake.
We're working
Okay,
on
we
a
got
couple other
cake.
things.
There we go.
Let
All
them
right.
eat cake, right?
We're looking forward to it. Well, whatever. We're excited that it's still going strong,
Yeah,
man.
thank
And it
you,
looks
thank
like it's
you.
growing.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
it is awesome.
We're excited.
Yes. All right. Oh, and what are the dates? Did we say the dates?
It's August
think we did.
23rd through the 25th.
Okay.
And if you're in AFOL, 22nd to the 25th.
Okay. That's
Or
the
VIP.
setup day for your.
Yeah, yeah, that's set up.
Yes,
day.
the setup day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to do air conditioning on the first day?
Oh yeah.
Thank goodness.
We did it last year.
I know you did, but there was
But
one
the,
year I
the
was,
year before we didn't.
I was like,
that was a bad
oh
plan.
gosh.
Ironically, that's how it is at most conventions.
Is that right?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now it is more money to be running the AC,
Sure is.
but it is money's well spent, Cody.
I didn't
It
hear
really,
any complaints
really
after we
is.
ran it. I mean, we didn't let people drive in.
Yeah, right.
But I think they
that was
appreciate-
a small price to pay.
Small price.
Although
yes.
I do have to say, he complained so much on that Thursday about walking because he had to keep going back to his car because he bought all these big things. I'm like, man,
That's
when you get a
you gotta
trolley.
get in shape. Come on.
I had a trolley, man, and that actually reduced the amount of pieces of times going back and forth. But anyway,
Yeah.
regardless, doesn't matter. All right, let's.
all
what are
right,
gonna
should we do
subject
this
Cody
thing?
to?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting.
All right,
That
so
mic for
we, some,
me.
like,
Just I want to see.
no,
this.
no.
Give me that,
Let's,
give me that. I
we
wanna
gotta explain what this is so he understands.
He knows what we're doing. We're
Other
opening
people
up a
don't know what
box.
this is. So we started, I don't know, a couple months ago. It started with food.
It needed to end a couple months ago.
And so we did a poll. We're like, do you like the food segment? He was like, 0% are going to like
I thought 90% would say no, but and, you know,
67% of the people that answered the poll
That's a lot
said
of
they
people.
if
enjoyed it.
everybody that watched our podcast watched and did that survey, I'm pretty sure
You'd have
it would
different
be
results.
the exact opposite. Just saying.
Well, the vocal minority
The people that clicked.
to be honest though, I did not participate. So I guess it's all my fault.
Yes. So this is, last week was the first time someone has actually sent us a food item. We are not asking, again, we are not asking for food items. But someone
Lego
sent
item.
this is from,
Yeah, it's a box
Oh,
inside
geez,
of
I
it's
need
another
another
box.
tape.
Are you serious
yes.
right now?
So this is from Joey, or Brick Trains, on the AFOL podcast. He sent us these. He said this is his favorite thing in the area.
What the heck is this?
It's Grippo's.
Barbecue flavor.
Chip.
Barbecue flavor.
Is that
Oh,
what's
okay.
actually in the box?
That's what's in here, evidently. He ordered it from the factory and had it sent to
Oh,
us.
dang. That's legit.
He's in Indiana.
And so this is
Okay,
a
that's
where these are-
local thing.
I guess it's a regional thing. Although it sounds like Mardi Gras man in New Orleans knows about
He knows
these.
about it too. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, Joey.
So we will see.
So
This is
Th-
okay.
see
Well,
that?
they're in like.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that's
Oh,
the
dang.
normal bag.
Wow.
All
does
right,
it look
this
like
is
this normally, Joey?
No, because he opened a bag on his channel. Didn't you
Well,
see
it's
that?
gone
And it was.
this. I can smell the barbecue. This is how it's packaged.
I don't think
Seriously?
they come this way normally. Well,
I have.
Maybe.
so there you go. That's.
This looks
Gourmet.
It looks spicy to me. Is what?
I don't know.
Oh my god, Cody, I am so sorry.
That's okay.
You don't have to try it if you don't
Oh,
want.
I'm a guinea pig. I'll do
I
it.
mean, it smells like
It looks like
very
a Pringle.
It looks
It's
like a
the shape of
barbecue
a
chip
Pringle.
that has
Get one.
been dusted.
It's
All right,
one.
hold on.
Dusted. It's
Spud.
more than dusted.
That's what
this is
coated.
cake.
dusted a lot.
All right.
Are you
we'll
ready?
Give it a go.
Yeah. Delightful. It's got a nice little.
I taste the sweet initially, and now I'm.
And it's got that little.
Oh, I'm
punch
getting the
right
heat. Alex is not a fan of heat, so I'm thinking
there. Oh, there.
he may not like the.
need
Oh, it's
some
waking
water.
up. Woo! It is. It's hot.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a spice.
I like
wuss.
these.
Yeah, that's great.
What do you think, Alex?
I mean, it's tasty.
Is it?
When I put it in my mouth, it was good. But now, dude, it is addictive. Like I want to get another one, but I'm like I don't want to keep this going.
Well,
in
it's
my
one of
mouth.
these things. I think as you eat them, it feels better.
You get numb to the pain?
Well, no, it's while you're eating it, it's okay.
Do you like
it's when
spicy
you
stuff?
stop.
Oh yeah, I love spicy
Oh, do you?
stuff.
Oh,
So
okay, this is great.
I think these are pretty
Great.
good.
I mean, I think the trip here busted them up a bit.
I don't know. Yeah, I was
I
expecting.
feel like you need like a spoon, kind of.
Yeah.
They're not as crunchy as I thought they would be.
Yeah, they're very soft.
Maybe he bought us factory seconds.
No, they're good, Joey, but did it say it's spicy? Like, let me see the box.
I give it a 10. I like it.
I like it.
delightful.
Add
Oh,
some
yeah.
spice to your life.
See, I didn't see that before. I mean, I love barbecue chips. I like the Lay's barbecue. I mean, that's great. Now enjoy the great taste of Grippo barbecue on all your favorite foods. Wow. This is really cool.
Is it supposed to be the seasoning or is it actual?
I think it's the seasoning
man.
that's on there.
potatoes, spice, salt, and oil?
Well, they got the spice. They didn't miss that for you, Alex.
Well, are we sending this home with Cody? Is that what we're doing?
No. I don't think it's staying here is what you're telling
yeah.
me.
Not sending to my house.
All right. I don't know that my wife would eat those.
Nice.
I'll eat them. No. Anyways.
I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong, but it is.
So
Yeah,
I'll ask
got
you
some
this.
heat.
How was it compared to the Vitamalts?
Oh my gosh, that I don't.
Do you know
anything.
Vitamalts?
No, but it sounds
I don't.
bad already.
I don't perceive anything that I'll ever eat the rest of my life that will be that nasty.
It's a German malted beverage.
Yeah.
Okay, all
It's
right.
not alcoholic, but yeah, he was not a fan.
I mean, it smelled awful.
I've tried a lot of weird things, but
That was like I knew I was gonna.
I liked
I'd
it.
put a
I'd
little
drink
bit. He's like, you don't like it, huh? Anyway, but we had some very interesting comments about that. But
Yeah.
so yeah, that was. Thanks for enduring the eating
No, that was great.
segments of our podcast. That I guess is
ironically,
popular.
funny people that go to other conventions from like foreign lands, they'll actually bring foreign food to trade with people and like have people try. So like in Canada, their big popular thing is like these coffee crisps. It's like a wafer cookie that tastes like coffee. And,
Yeah.
and Canadian Kit Kats, their chocolate is different.
Oh yeah.
I tried it
I've
when I
heard
was
this, I haven't
there,
tried
but yeah,
it.
it was and I have another friend who brought syrup, and so we were taking syrup shots and all the things.
Well, I know
so.
they have ketchup flavored potato chips.
Yeah,
That's a big
Oh,
thing.
yeah. All seasoned. That's what it was.
all dressed.
All dressed.
That's what
yeah,
they call
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Jimmy.
what's up? Do you need something?
You just want to come join the podcast?
Oh yeah, come on in, say hi. Do you remember Cody? He had a bloody nose. It looks like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Danger.
Did you beat him up good?
Yeah.
How's the other guy look?
Good
Yeah.
boy. You handled it.
I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough.
That's all right,
either.
neither do we. All right. So we have a. Oh, wait. Do we need to do the thing?
What thing?
Oh, you know the thing.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, guy.
You sure?
The anticipation.
It's. This is another thing he hates, but People do love
hate
this.
it. I just. You know.
It's always the weird stuff that people like.
Yeah,
That you're
that's-
always like, really?
Yeah.
So-
I think that's.
So I told you the guy that does the new shirt every. I told him, I'm like, we're gonna talk about these. He's like, this is such a bad idea. I think we spent more time talking about it being a good or bad idea than actually talking about the shirts the first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
People love it. Like Shy, he was like, it's great. So
Yeah.
Favorite part of the whole 2-hour
yeah,
podcast.
he's like, I look forward to that. I'm like, that's funny.
Yep. All right.
All right,
All right.
see you guys.
You leaving?
See you, Jimmy. Thanks
See you,
for
Jimmy.
visiting us, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about the short time.
Oh, you're
That's
fine.
okay. That's okay. It's always good to see you. Later, dude.
Does he want a chip?
He's got a bloody nose. Danger.
Danger. Danger.
Okay,
right, let's
let's
see what
see
we got.
here. So the shirts we have today.
Ironically, on the Beyond the Brick, I have co-hosted their
Okay.
24-hour charity stream.
Oh yeah.
But I actually have over 100 Lego shirts. And so we started stacking them. My brother was helping me stack them on top of me. Like, it was crazy.
So it's sure to layer over to layer over to
Yeah,
layer.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
it was nuts.
All right,
All
let's
right,
do
so
this.
let's
Old
go
man
ahead and
t-shirt
take a look
stuff.
here.
Oh, Joe was passed out.
So yeah, this was he was upstairs. That was the first thing that was
Wow,
different.
that is different.
And that
Looks
was
like
his-
a lifestyle photo.
His atom ant.
disinterested.
That's why I thought it was funny. I grabbed
Oh
that
yeah,
photo.
yeah.
So there was that one. Then there was. This is the
Studs.
Is
problem.
that studs?
Yeah, studs.
Sweet shop.
Sweet shop.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Vsauce.
Oh, Visa.
Oh, this was the video. So he's been collecting things that is it Lego, and it's things that you wouldn't think are Lego that were made by the Lego company. So he did a video about it. So that's all these pieces in here.
You want to see a crazy thing that was made by Lego that you wouldn't think of?
Yes.
That I saw in Canada?
Is it cake? Oh, okay.
A water gun?
Really?
It's a gun that shoots a little wooden block.
Oh, Lego
Is
made
it-
this?
is
There you
it
go.
Samsonite?
Look on the handle. It says
Yeah,
Lego.
it says
Yeah.
it right there.
But is it Samsonite Lego? Is it Samsonite Lego?
I don't know.
It looks pretty
Because
old.
I know they made the Lego in
he shoots
Canada
a wooden
through
peg?
like 80.
There's one guy on Bricklink selling it for 5,000 Canadian, and I met him. I was like,
Wow.
5K Canadian.
yeah, I was
All right.
like, holy crap! But it's a gun. You know,
a gun.
you don't think that when you
From
think
Lego.
Lego.
Well, yeah, they're very.
There
That was
you
a
go.
big deal when they did the Star Wars guns, right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah. So I was very excited. I was like, oh man, I was
Dang,
real tempted
there you go.
there for a half a second. I was like,
That's cool.
sorry.
Oh,
I was
that's
trying
good.
to-
No, that's cool.
That's a good injection. I like it.
You brought up the rare. Is it Lego?
There you go, Jabbo. Check that out. Get the gun.
So
Alright.
then we have this shirt. It's like a Japanese Lego
Ninjago.
dragon.
Yeah.
Is it Ninjago?
Yeah, that's
It
a
looks
Ninjago.
like it's pre-Ninjago, though, doesn't it?
No, that's a set. One of that dragon
is it?
is. Oh, yeah, I think I have that one.
There you go. Oh, of course.
It's
you
not
do.
in black, but it's a different color
Oh, okay.
dragon, but it's
Yeah.
a similar build that way.
All right, and then we have.
Ooh,
Surf
surf shop.
Yes.
classic palm tree. There you go.
Palm
it's on your
tree,
shirt.
yeah.
You
Oh
got
yeah,
it.
just
All
like
right,
us.
Boom.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Hey, really quick. Are we still going to get minifigures
Minifix.
at the show? Because we got this guy last time.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we got the zombie the year before.
Oh, yeah.
People
But-
love those.
So we do a new fig every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not printed
But
with
we
the
can't-
logo anymore, right?
Yeah,
No.
we can't do that, right?
No.
That was a big
Because you
bummer.
used to do that. I think was last year the first year you didn't.
Correct.
No.
We
'Cause I think
printed
it
on
was the bucket.
The
yeah.
bucket, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
that's the best we could get.
Yeah.
They're really sensitive about their minifigs.
I was gonna say, did they
man.
slap your hand? Is that?
We got a nicely
Well,
worded email.
Yeah. This will be the
Or,
last
I
time.
was gonna say, was it really nicely
Yeah.
A
worded?
strongly worded email.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay, so then we have
Be a team
Dilbert.
player. Yeah, classic Dilbert.
Yep.
We love Dilbert. Yep.
Be a team player. It diffuses the blame.
Real
Real
men
men.
don't ask directions.
Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
I had to turn in my man card one time. I was traveling in where was I? I was in Dallas, and unfortunately, our rental car was a minivan, and I'm usually the driver. And one night we were trying to get to an event, and we couldn't find it, and I had to stop in a minivan and ask for directions.
Strong.
My man card is gone.
That was
because of
before the Google.
Yeah. It was embarrassing. But such is life. All
Then we have
and-
this
of
They
course.
Might Be Giants shirt, and this one is one
Yes.
I've been waiting to show for a particular reason. So
Okay.
he's a big They Might Be Giants fan,
Got it.
but it's not only
What?
old guy new shirt. It's old guy old shirt.
Wow.
That's a shirt he's had. That's young Jabbo.
What?
I
Dang.
see your brain is broken.
Kind of looks like Tony Stark.
I was.
That's what I
I
thought.
seriously I thought like that looks. No, wait, hold on a second. Slightly different hair. And I'm like, wait a minute. No,
Yeah,
that I was not prepared for this.
I know. He put it at the end of the video, and I think it's on the thumbnail. But
That is impressive.
yeah,
That's awesome.
So I want to say it was in 90.
That was back in
something?
1946.
Whoa.
Hey,
He said it, not me. Not me, Jabbo.
You got it. We got to poke each other. You know.
Yeah,
They
well,
Might
we
Be
do
Giants.
that. So,
That is pretty cool.
all right. So there is your episode of
That was kind of fun.
Old Guy New Shirt.
Old guy.
Yeah, I thought you'd like. It.
New shirt. Oh my goodness.
All right, we have a community commentary. Someone did submit.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
This one, if I can pull it up here. Okay, this is from Karsten Temple.
Oh, well, how?
Or
there you go.
user RB282, whatever.
GCXLPN46.
Element OP. Okay.
Okay.
It says, "Hi Jason, I thought I'd send some pictures of some of my Lego." Of
course.
And he did
Can't
put
do
some
all
in
of our
parentheses.
Lego. Come on,
and we
man.
appreciate that. We have had some people send all of their Lego,
Wow.
and it was hard to cover. Like so.
Yeah.
He said, "I love to build a set and then add some extra bits. Whether it's adding an island, raft, or a parrot to the buildable Redbeard, or having Hagrid walking up the steps of the lighthouse with a cake," the one,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
where Harry's hiding in it. I've got a space collection of 1980s stuff that is rare,
Rare.
but is it valuable?
Could be.
We had that discussion before.
Yeah, yeah.
So. And some of the added newer stuff in the mix as well. Your recent video about the tree build was brilliant, and I thought I'd send you what trees I had built.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You've been doing tree builds.
Yeah. Oh, I did the one. Well, when this is filmed, I just did the pine tree yesterday. With the clips. It looks really good, I'm just saying.
Hey, I tried, man.
I know.
But hey, don't stress. You might get some swag at Brick
I know.
Slopes.
I know I'm going to get pink bricks. And some little kid, I'm going to... Just kidding. He says, the pine tree was inspired by Joanna of High Tea Toys for the build. I don't know if you've seen her stuff. She has some interesting builds. Definitely shout her out before someone tells me off.
Yeah, watch out.
That was a couple weeks ago. He told a story about someone
YouTubers
upset that
about
someone
you
else
stole my stuff.
even though he said, I took this idea from this guy. It's like,
everything's been built before.
I know, right?
I mean, unless you come up with a new element, I mean, somebody's already done it.
Exactly.
Make it your thing, whatever.
Says, I love the podcast and often write a comment and love both cities that you and Alex have. My wife has recently gifted me more space in the garage, which is where I'm developing a moon base for my collection of spaceships. We'll send some pictures once when that has come further on.
Hopefully, you got some
Keep
moon patrol.
keep it up, and thanks in advance for the time, Karsten. All right,
Carson. Let's take a
look here. So
take a looky.
Oh,
dude, why do you gotta show goats right away?
Well,
come on.
It's not the original.
I know it's not, but still, it kind of like.
You only got the first one, didn't you? You only got the one. You haven't got another one.
I got the gray one. It came today.
No, but I mean, you were
never
going to
got the
get
original.
a bunch of them. No, the
white
CMF.
ones.
You were going to go
I'm
get
trying
them.
to. Oh,
and
dude, you know
didn't.
what? I finally discovered that they're at my local Walmart down the street.
Nice.
I'm gonna go raid them. They don't have the right scanner though.
QR code.
No, he has a pin.
Oh, get the scale.
We had a...
Oh, okay. So how what do they weigh? What do they weigh?
It's like 19 point
got-
something.
Just
gotta
take
look
your
it up.
pin.
Yeah.
He has a camera pin that he
Oh,
puts
okay.
in there. That's even better.
Does that work?
We had it.
That's
This
great.
is the funniest thing. So we have this episode, and I'm saying, how people are doing this, and he's like, "Really? That's crazy." 3 days later, he's like, "I got a pen." I'm like, "What?"
Well, I found out how cheap they were. I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Even if it works just one time.
I
which it
scaled a
did.
ton. So I initially, I actually bought, I accidentally bought 4 cases of those figs. But
Accidentally.
yeah,
Huh?
I forgot I had ordered 2, and then, ordered 2. You know how it goes. But anyways.
So,
man.
So those will be prizes at Brick Slopes, maybe.
No, those are for my personal. Yeah. So I now have,
very interested.
now I've got 15 of those goats. So.
Oh, man.
Wow.
15 goats. You got that's like your flamingo count.
Oh man,
yeah.
I do have the biggest flamingo flock in North America.
Jeez.
Unless someone wants to prove me wrong, I'm waiting
how
for
many
someone.
do you have?
I think I have 115.
Wow.
There's not many other.
I
No
have
Bricklink
0.
seller.
I know. I have 0.
No
My daughter
Bricklink
wants
seller
one.
is saying that.
Where'd you get
so
those?
I-
Were they on Pick a Brick one point?
No, that was a painful purchase process.
Oh.
So if I go to if I walk into Bricks and Minifigs, they're like, "No, we don't have any flamingos."
That's like you with
bad it is.
Oswald, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, It's
Yeah,
the
well,
same kind of deal.
that store that you were talking about at Brick Slopes, I was walking around, and
Yeah.
I didn't even step in. He's like, I don't have Oswald.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
I know, it's fine.
Get out of here. No Oswalds. Go. Get.
Yeah. Same thing with flamingos. So.
I probably have the largest Oswald collection
Yeah, you
in
do.
North America. So, anyway.
I hope so. Another crazy person out there.
Yeah, what do you got, Alex? What's the biggest collection of what?
I don't know.
We got flamingos, Oswalds, and...
I don't gather the show, dude. Oh, I have some like space figures. I don't know, like what are they called? The Space Marines. It's a collectible minifig from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I only have like 15 of them. Not very many. I just like how they look. But that's all I got to my name. Jeez, I'm gonna just bring down here in my chair.
Step up your game. All right, let's get back to the building.
All right, let's do this.
I like the tree with the... I don't know if this is the one... No, he was talking about a pine tree, right? So.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the gift I purchased. I like that. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, back here,
I like how it's like medieval and you got some train going through it.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Is that 12-volt train?
Yeah, that was 12 volt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
looks like it's the right track for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So I think
Okay.
he's in the UK, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
So
Oh, he's
a little
out there.
easier.
Yeah.
Now you said you went to Bill.
I went to Denmark in September, yeah. So
Okay.
that was the first time.
And what'd you think? Because I went in March, so
I'm too American for Denmark, I think.
Oh, right.
I had a hard time. There was no ice.
yeah.
I love ice.
There's no ice.
No, you can't.
Can't run out of ice.
You'd think, but no, it was great. I love being in Billund. We did a convention called Scareback. It's one of the A&Es.
Oh,
but that's
okay.
like an hour and a half south of Billund.
Okay.
So driving through the farm country back and forth was
okay.
kind of rough.
Oh, okay.
So-
Some people might like that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it was-
it's gorgeous.
Billund's in the middle of
Super-
nowhere, right?
It
'Cause
is,
we rented
yeah.
a car and drove from Copenhagen to
Oh,
Billund.
okay.
And so I know what you're talking about. Like you're driving
It's
and all of a
literally
sudden,
nothing. It's just like big giant tractors and windmills and fat cows and
and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
Lego house is there.
oh yeah, like
It's really strange.
I love being in Billund. The time
Okay.
in Billund was epic.
Yeah.
But going to Scareback was hard for me because I'm like, there was just nothing out there.
Yeah.
Like, we went over to a little restaurant thing that we thought was open. They closed at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
So it's too late. Get out of here.
That's
You know, it's
It's like
just
when my parents
That's
go
Europe,
to dinner.
so-
4
yeah.
o'clock.
But we stayed at like a family center that had like these 100 cabins. You have to like.
is
get
that
it-
the one right by
Oh,
Legoland?
that's cool.
No.
Oh, okay, because I know they have a big one there.
Yeah, yeah. So it was very south, but so that was just harder, just inconvenient things.
Yeah,
Being an
yeah.
American, it's like we have
Yeah.
very convenient things.
Different. Yeah.
Well, I was trying to fill the car with gas the night before we had to return it. It took me about 15 or 20 minutes to get gas.
Fun fact in Denmark, if you double the speed limit, the cops impound your car and then it becomes property of the government and you don't get it back. So if you have a rental car, you could own a rental car that you don't own anymore. Could be really bad.
Wow.
I got pulled over, so.
Oh,
Were you
Don't
done?
I was not
twice.
doubling
Okay.
it,
Okay, good.
but I did almost get a ticket. He's like, "This is going to be like 3,000 crowns or whatever." And I was
Oh,
like,
okay. I was like, 3,000. Oh, crowns. Okay.
I think I was going like 48-ish in a 35 or something like that.
Yeah.
But you don't know because it's in kilometers, right? So I think I was doing like 70 and a 50 or something.
Oh,
but,
okay. Okay.
Yeah. And he starts talking to me, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm a dumb American. I don't know what you're saying," because he was speaking to me in Danish.
Oh, he's in.
I'm like,
Like,
But the nice thing is they all pretty much speak English.
they mostly
Yeah.
do. Yeah, he was a little
Little rough on
broken
it?
English,
Oh,
but
okay.
he's still like, "You're a dumb American." I can tell he's just like, "You dumb American."
I can't even get out of here. Just
Yeah.
go.
So-
Leave.
So did you do Lego house, I'm guessing?
We did, yeah. It was great. I
Yeah.
loved it was.
Did you pick up
Yeah.
the pirate?
Of course I.
Did you pick up all of them?
Well, you could only buy 2.
Well, I mean, but they probably had the duck and they had...
Yeah.
So I actually had the duck, the molding machine,
Oh, yeah, the molding machine. That's the only one I don't have.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't have.
and I didn't get the newer one. I didn't like the new. They had
Yeah,
like a
that's
tiny,
been a,
like a
yeah,
weird.
the micro builds, the train, the Duplo train. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, that one I don't
No,
think
there was
had
like a
come out.
factory one.
Oh.
It had like a giraffe in it.
Oh,
that
the
was
Downey home.
yeah.
Yeah, I just.
That's the first master builder.
Yeah, I didn't really like.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't do it for you.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have the duck. I really wanted the duck, and
Yeah,
so I have that, the
nice.
pirate, and the molding machine. So,
Yeah.
The molding machine.
and then my buddy Brian actually years prior he went and actually got the Billund Airport, and I thought I would get it when I went to the
Oh,
airport,
yeah.
and they're like,
They're
"Oh
sold
yeah,
out.
sold out like
Yeah.
6 months prior," and I was like,
Dang, dude.
Well, I bought one.
Oh, nice.
Because they only had 300 left when I was there in
"Oh,
March.
well there you go."
And I was going to buy one.
So you're the reason. No, just,
Well,
Yeah, there you go.
I almost didn't buy it. It was $90 for
Yeah.
a 200-piece set. I'm like,
it's a good thing you bought it.
but they scan your ticket when you leave. If
Yeah.
you don't have a ticket, they won't let you buy it. So
Yep, yep.
Anyway.
So,
All right, so he's got his pirate.
that's a lot going on with that.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't do anything with mine. It just there it is.
It's in my
He's
Lego
got the
room.
parrot. I have a treasure chest with mine.
Nice.
Yeah, you did the treasure chest. It's pretty sweet. Pretty slick, man.
All right,
There
this
we
must
go.
be the
Fine,
pine tree we're
yeah,
talking about.
Yeah, all right.
That's an interesting technique.
It's a lot of pieces, man.
Yeah.
Well, you use the Travis brick, and then you can stack those.
Yeah.
The yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
those,
see how
yeah.
the little jumper.
I use
to make
those
them
for
go
my
down.
my vines. They're good. First little pieces. I thought, what am I going to use these for ever? Ended up buying
There you
50
go.
of them. Yeah, here you go.
Oh, this is the cardboard spaceship
Yep.
gift with purchase.
Oh, yeah. I gotcha.
I think that's the
CMF
in the
robot.
background, yeah. All right, here's some
Ah,
space.
yes.
We got a couple of pink
A
space
couple
babies.
of pink babies. Yep.
Did you get the space baby CMF?
Yeah, into the space stuff.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
space is. I like it. I appreciate it, but it's not like my.
Yeah, like your demo.
Any CMF I have though. So yes, I do
Okay.
have the pink space. baby.
Of course. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the pink is in the new space one because there was the CMF or the gift with purchase. It was a white and a blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So I
what
don't have those.
You don't have those. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
But the one that came with the CMF, I got.
And evidently, with what they're selling for, I'm never going to have the.
Dude, yeah.
The white and blue one.
Man.
All right, here's the. Oh yeah, you can see Hagrid coming up.
Nice.
I kind of like this. This little
different,
bowl
yeah.
with like the rocks.
Are those like marble rocks?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like glass.
Well, that's
the
that's
glass
clever.
rocks.
Yeah.
And I think this is that gift with purchase from
sailboat.
a couple
Yeah.
years ago because I remember I had the dolphin jumping out.
I know I bought a lot of those.
Yeah.
Because I think I have 5 of those at home.
Oh,
I
I
bought
have
a lot
one.
during that point.
Yeah.
That sailboat is a great build, though.
Is it?
Really good.
I haven't
Yeah.
built it. I have
It's
one, but I
really
haven't built
good.
it.
I enjoyed it.
Did you get the lighthouse?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's one
Actually-
I haven't got yet, and I...
I had my buddy custom print me a tile that says Captain or Cutthroat's Cove because that's my pirate name is
okay.
Cutthroat. So
Okay.
yeah, I have that on my lighthouse at home.
Oh man, why is he called Cutthroat?
Yeah,
Jeez.
back in the day.
Okay,
Hey, you left a knife over here.
get that away from him. That was that it?
That's
That
it.
okay? Okay. Well,
That
cool.
is all the pictures we
Well,
have.
thanks,
So
Carson.
That's
Thanks,
cool.
man.
yeah,
That was awesome.
When you get the space set up in the garage, send it
Yeah.
in. I'd be
Check
interested.
it out. We'd love to see
that.
your
Space.
That it? We wrapped up?
Well, unless you want to do some comments.
Comments.
Okay.
Comments are fine. You can. If there's a couple of comments you know of that are good, that are like good.
You want me to try to scan?
But just
through
reading them, just to read them.
Okay, I will try my best.
This is where we're kind of butting heads right now. Like,
Yeah, quit being a butthead.
butthead. What episode is it from though?
So this would have
You
been.
gotta go.
What time?
We're 7:00. We're almost done.
Oh, I guess it's still after 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here.
I gotta do another one of these tonight with this guy.
I would have stayed way late. It's just I'm driving to California tomorrow.
Oh, dude.
So
right on.
I'm taking the kids on a little cruise. So
Oh, are you? Right on, dude. Good for you.
just quick family vacation because I always go to
awesome.
cons and leave them. So
Oh yeah. Right.
this is kind of their vacation.
Dad. Nice.
All right.
You getting up early?
Yeah, like 4 a.m.
Woo! Oh, okay, yeah.
Otherwise,
go.
I'd hang out all night.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
I-
can do the other episode with us too.
Yeah, I don't mind talking Lego. That's not hard.
It's not hard. Yeah, exactly. We can go on for hours, man.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's see. First comment was Brick Trains.
You don't say.
He says a collect call because that was the intro.
Oh, that was the
He says a
intro,
collect
yeah.
call. LOL. The only place that people make collect calls now is from jail.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras Man said, I'm starting to realize Alex is not impersonating Shatner. He's impersonating Kevin Pollak impersonating Shatner.
Oh, okay. Well, there is a little twist. I didn't know that. I guess I got to work on my my impersonations.
Bricks on an Island said the hospital. So this was the microbial
microbial hospital, yeah.
He said the hospital really looks like a hospital.
Thank you.
The orange wind hose on
Yeah.
the roof looks
I think
cool.
that helps make
I
it,
think it looks
yeah.
good. I like it. Let's see. Brick Trains. Jason, I know a couple people that can help with your store.
You don't
Bricklink
say.
store.
Yeah, we got a few seasoned veterans.
Let's see. Okay, so one clever pig said, so which of you is a Borderlands fan? Jason mentioned the Noons Wildlife Preserve, which reminds me of the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve.
Yes.
But Alex has the Torg water bottle.
Dorg.
I am a mega Borderlands fan.
Mega. Yes.
So are you
Yeah.
a fan? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yes.
Yes.
I love Borderlands. Borderlands 2 is my
Are you
favorite.
excited for the movie then? Oh, too soon.
I hope it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at that trailer, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You play the game?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm aware of it, but
I hope. Yeah, it doesn't look
like I
it's
didn't. I
gonna
didn't
be-
play Fallout, but I really enjoyed the
I
Amazon show.
loved
It
the
was
show.
great.
Yes, that was good. Yes, but see that they did it right. We can go. See, here we go.
Whole other tangent.
No other.
Now we need to make Lego figs that
Yeah,
match.
yeah,
That's
yeah. Right,
Hmm.
man.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm sure someone will.
Yeah, there's
I'll just say this: explosions. All right, go.
One clever pig also said, how many watts to a kilogram? Brickzar said, Jason should come on the AFOL podcast and ask his burning questions about running a Bricklink store. Figuring out shipping is up there.
Yeah, that is true, right?
gross.
Yep.
To which Brick Trains replied, Jason has officially been invited to join the next AFOL podcast to talk about Bricklink.
Wow.
You know how and
So
when.
special.
Hopefully you'll
Fancy.
see this comment beforehand. To which I replied, Well, you already filmed the next episode before this comment was made, so I don't think it's possible to join the next one unless I can steal Doc Brown's DeLorean.
God, Doc, I'm gonna take the DeLorean for a spin.
But maybe I can make it to episode 99.
99. Cool. Well, if you can make 100, that's awesome.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. I'm gonna be on 100. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, we're
100.
We're gonna hit 100 before
before then,
because we do them every week and they do every other week. So
yeah,
we're gonna hit it twice as soon. Come on, guys.
We'll be on 200 when you're on 100. Yeah. Only 100 episodes. Shoot.
Let's see, Brickzar. Who's old enough to remember payphones, collect calls, and $1.99 CMFs?
Too soon. Oh man, $1.09. Yeah.
Wasn't there $1.99 originally?
The first series.
I was like, I remember $2.99. But yeah, the first series, like when I saw those for the first time, like they're $1.99 for 24 of them. Okay, I'll buy 2. And like I got 2 figs. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, oh, derp.
Okay, this is one you want to hear. This is from Miss Brick on Brick.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys, loving the show. I just finished building my Lego studio in the backyard. You might remember she talked about that.
I remember.
Is this like a she shed thing?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, I like it.
She said it was supposed to be a 10 by 20 foot attached to the house by a doorway where a kitchen window currently is. No plumbing or HVAC.
Okay.
$120,000.
Oh.
It actually is 10 by 13, not attached to the house, and was $36,000.
Wow.
Classified as a shed, so it does not affect my property.
So
tax.
classified as, that's my pipe dream is to have a big area in the back. Yeah, he should.
Oh, here we go. This
Man
is where
cave,
we
I
get
guess,
to
Man cave, yeah.
Or brick cave.
Brick cave.
Brick
I
cave.
like the
There
brick
we go.
cave. Yeah, the brick cave in the back.
We're getting to some of the good stuff. Brick's on an island. He's from Germany. He says, Alex's face expression trying Vitamalts. Marvelous.
Dude.
Yes, Alex, we do drink that. Well, I don't, but I do not hate it either. You find it in every German supermarket.
Wow.
It was most famous in the 80s, and back then I had it once in a while. In those days, even restaurants had it on their menus.
Dang.
Today, they don't.
Thank goodness.
Oh, and we have sticky malty candy called Barish Block Malts.
Okay. That sounds pretty good.
That was also famous in the 80s,
Oh.
but I haven't seen it in a while.
It's probably black licorice,
I don't know, it's probably a malt
Black
drink.
licorice?
maybe.
That's like, black licorice is like oatmeal raisin cookies. You know?
No, I like black licorice.
I mean, it's okay.
It's very polarizing. Either you like black licorice or you
Yeah,
don't.
that's
I'm
fair.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't find too many people like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I find people are like, no, I'll eat that, or no, I won't eat that.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Mardi Gras Man replied to something you said. Wait, I'm in the land? I had no idea. They must have misplaced my land prize.
Land prize.
Because Alex told everyone, if you're in my community, you're in the land.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a prize involved, though. Whoops.
Evidently not. And he also said, unrelated for nostalgic news, what's your thought on Chips?
Oh.
You remember the TV
Yeah, I
show
remember
Chips?
the TV show, yeah. I
assume
watched
that's
it.
what
I
he's
thought it
talking
was
about.
awesome.
Wah,
Well, the original.
wah, wah.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. I remember it. I was, wasn't that the same time The Fall Guy came out? Which now they're coming out with a movie.
Yeah, the movie, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Coming up with something new.
Something new.
He's been binging it lately, so that's why he asked, I think.
All right.
Here's a suggestion for a topic from Penguins. Hello, guys. Mind suggesting quite a topic to discuss. What do you think about a city planner software? In my opinion, a dream modular city planning app could allow you to select official modular sets to place them in your city, select rebrickable mocks, upload mocks, manage buildings in your mills plated, create other variants, simplify adding your sets by connecting to your Brickset account, maybe preview of your city in 3D, or share links for others to look at or collaborate. But is there a real need for this? Is there a demand?
Yeah.
And would you yourself use it? So if there was software, would you use it to build a city?
I ain't got time for that.
Have you ever,
I mean, it sounds like a cool idea.
Have you ever used like digital Lego design?
I'm
like
a very basic brick. I don't do any digital stuff.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I don't do anything on the computer.
Yeah.
I mean, this is good stuff, good idea. I'm sure there's a market for it, demand, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I like to create with the hands, not the screen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's a lot of people doing tons of crazy things in the digital space, especially the people who don't have access to bricks.
Right, yeah.
Which is nice, but I've never.
So the thought I had as I read this comment initially is it reminded me, when I redid my city.
Yeah.
I didn't do it digitally, but I drew out the grid and I made, pieces for my, buildings, and they were all, how many plates or whatever. And so I could kind of visualize it a little bit that way.
There used to be
and that was helpful.
A long time ago, there used to be something that was used for people that did train layouts.
Yeah.
That actually had Lego parts in it, where you could lay down like road plates and track and stuff, but I can't remember what it was called.
That's where I could see it really being helpful, is if you're putting a train in.
Yeah.
Like, until you put it in, you don't realize how much space those corners take and all of those things.
And they're pretty tight corners, but they still take up a lot of space.
Yeah. And it's just dead
You're at
space
least
in a
4
lot of
base
ways.
plates, right? And
So.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's see. Oh, and Miss Brick on Brick. And now I can't get Big Yellow Taxi out of my head. Because you said you were going to pave paradise in your backyard.
Paradise.
Only one irregardless today? Not bad. Oh,
I'm
man.
so sorry.
With like 10 minutes
Really?
left. A second.
That was only one?
Yeah.
That's our word of it. That's our,
that was from Kanuki Jones.
irregardless.
Singenator says
we go.
Vitamalts.
Vitamalts.
Yeah, I grew up with it. Though I think it was more like liked by my German friends who also pushed the coarse mustards. I figured it was the equivalent of root beer in the States, which I don't like either. Well, did it taste like root beer to you? It's not
I
root
like
beer.
root beer.
Yeah, it's not
Most
like root
brands
beer.
of root beer. That was not. I don't know what that was. Shouldn't be on shelves, I'll tell you that.
Rob Lyons, you should have viewers mail in
Rob.
snacks from different regions so Alex can try a variety of mail-in food. Try doing a poll. I don't think that's the way to go.
I will vote 100 times. No. Like that one today. That was relatively safe, but I was like...
You only ate 2 and you were done. Hospital looks great. That's
Thank you.
From Tim Teal.
Thanks, Tim.
Brick Train said, ballasting my layout the way I do it does not take nearly as many pieces, but I know it's not as popular as for the look.
No, I like his look. I went to his channel first when I was looking at ballasting.
But then he said, good thing it's my layout and I like it.
That's all that matters.
I mean, that's exactly it, right? Let's see. I know we're trying to get through here, so I don't think we're going to read all of them today, guys.
Sorry. This is
here we
a good
go.
problem to have because there's so many comments.
Gerald G. I don't know. That's the other problem.
Hey, Gerald G.
Oh man, love my laser disc. yes, but only Han shot. Also says, so are we absolutely certain that the new Rex is truly exactly the same? I truly don't know. Even if they change a single line or two on the figure, at least that would be different.
Yeah.
All of the rumors are it is exactly the same,
Really?
and it's in a microfighter. It's not a mech. That was
A
initially,
microfighter,
but it's a microfighter
exactly the same,
Y-wing. I
Captain
think is
Rex.
what it is. But it's exactly the
Wow.
same, and I've heard that from a few different sources. So we'll see. But
I put that. Oh, gosh, there was a report I did on the land recently where I said something like that. What was it? I can't remember. But I talked about that. Like, okay, people like having unique minifigures for the most part, So if there is a variance, just make a slight change.
well, that's
Make
what
a
I told
small-
you. If they didn't put like the bandage on the head on the other one, fine, and it saves them money, and that's typically what they've done. Like the Luke Skywalker fighter pilot, Rebel pilot. He's in a lot of sets, but the one they did in the UCS recently has arm printing, so it's different.
Oh yeah, it was the Venator that I did a report on because I was talking about Captain Rex, and we had that conversation.
That's exactly.
And I'm like, people are like kind of bummed about that. I mean, there's both sides of the fence.
Yep.
But people kind of like having I just spent $650 on this thing for a cool set for sure, but a unique Captain Rex that you can't get anywhere else.
Well, and where they said initially when the set came out, these will be exclusive. That's gonna upset
super
people.
exclusive.
Exclusive
Just keep it
8
bland
months.
and boring, like your Imperial officers on your 2019 Star Destroyer Lego. Anyway, moving right along. Regardless, there you go, guys.
And Thrillmaster 100 says you should have cheese puffs in your next video. that came up because there was a whole thing his wife.
Yeah, there was
about cheese puffs.
Yeah,
So-
I got in trouble with cheesy
All right.
puffs.
Well, there you go. Sorry we didn't get to all the comments today, but I think we had other good content.
Fantastic content.
So-
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. A huge thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
This has been a lot
Appreciate
of fun.
it.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't, if you're near the Salt Lake area and you'd love to come to an awesome convention for
Well, they don't have
Lego.
to be near. They just need to come to Salt
Yeah,
Lake.
Come to Salt Lake. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is where the fun is.
It's a great time.
Growing. It's
It's a good
awesome.
time of year.
You can see us. You can meet Cody and all the other awesome AFOLs there as well. It sounds like we're going to have a great speakers representing from the master builders, the panels, and all that good stuff.
Yep.
And swag.
Lots of swag.
Lots of swag, baby. All right. Was there anything else we wanted to say before we? Oh, I'll put a link to the Brick Slopes website in the description below. So check that out. And is there anything else we need to talk about?
And what's the discount code?
What is the discount code? Bricking News. You get 10% off your awesome
General admission.
Your general admission. To be very specific about that.
Yes.
I want 10% off. I already paid my
Yeah.
money, so it's done. Man, all right. Great episode as always. As always, at the end of these episodes, we would like to thank
Today's sponsor.
This episode of Breaking News is brought to you by Mardi Gras Man's Dirt Cheap Pet Shop.
What's up, guys? Mardi Gras Man 23 here, and it is time for a special delivery. We found some more deals.
This week you're running a special on cats?
$5.
Do you have any deals on chickens?
And I got these for $1. I mean, for $1, how can you not buy it for $1?
But you have dogs too, right?
Got a couple little dogs there. Maybe Jason will come shopping in my store because he likes the animals.
And he also has birds and supplies, because he loves falcons. So come on down to Mardi Gras Man's Dirt Cheap Pets. Remember, it's not just cheap, it's
Dirt cheap.